God damn, it's bright in here. Delaney, hello. I might just sort out the lighting. That's better or worse? Some lighting feedback would be good. Can't tell from the butterflies. Is that too bright? Oh, I'm very short. All right, let's adjust things a little bit. That's better, but the light's shit, hey? Bit bright. It's bright for me. Hang on. That's better, considering the topic of this conversation. Hi, we love you. I'm not really going to do it in the dark. How about this? This is better. It's getting late here. Some mellower lighting. I might just pull this thing closer though so I can... Wait. I'm such a professional. Hey, Simply Cynthia, good to see you again. That was dark, but it was an opportunity for a cheeky one-liner, right? So I'm going to make myself a gin and tonic because the end of the long weekend in Australia is coming to a close. And hi, Amy. I've seen you in other chats. I think you were just in Oni's, weren't you? I'm pretty sure I was having a bit of fun with you in there. Hey, Pippi. Hey, Jane. I've seen you around, Amy. Yes. I wasn't planning on coming back on again. Sorry. Pink hand of happiness. Good morning, Mel. Well, it's evening here. It's the end of the long weekend in Australia. And I wasn't planning on going live again. And I had a heap of things I wanted to get done tonight. But the whole thing that went down, in the last sort of 48 hours or so, I guess I felt like going live because, not because I have firm opinions on it. Oh, we're talking about the Lady A stuff. I tried to catch up on what happened, and I watched a lot of videos, and I saw people like Critters and Tiffany who were so loyal and, hey, Jazzy girl, loyal to a fault because of their good hearts. And I guess just seeing so many people being conned and how they've reacted to it. I watched Pink Lady Luck and how she says she wants her money back, but she wants, everyone to get their money back. And I just feel really sorry for everyone who got caught up in it. I mean, I watched it from afar. Well, Amy, the reality is she scammed people. She pretended she had cancer. It all came out in the last sort of 48 hours. And, I used to watch her stuff because I'm a bit of a train wreck fan. Hate to admit it. It's really hot in here. I might actually just get a hair tie and put my hair up. 1 second. Okay, that's better. So funny when you do a live and you go away and the numbers of people watching goes up. It's like people leave when I'm sitting here, and then when I disappear, it's like, hello. The news is shocking, Jane, and I guess I'm just shell-shocked and really sad for everyone who was personally affected by it. Yeah, if someone, oh my Fraze, happy birthday. Happy birthday for, are you in Australia Day, baby? I can't remember. I'm sure it's your birthday around now, or am I completely wrong? Um, yeah, I heard that Mel Critters apparently got the PR to verify everything. Hey, Red Lotus, I might have the day wrong. I had a feeling your birth. It is. Oh no. I'm doing the Molly thing. Bella, hello, gorgeous. Is it cooling down in Brisbane? It's still so hot here. If somebody in the chat wants to just update everyone on what happened, but basically what happened was, Mrs. Analyzer, Lady A, it's all come out in the last 48 hours that she's a fraud and a scammer. And I didn't want to do a chat about it, but it's late now, and a lot of people were just in Oni's live saying they couldn't sleep because of it. And there's a lot of people who are clearly really hurt by it. And I don't know, I just thought if I went live, it gives us all a place to chat about it. But also, I'm just so sad for people. I've never seen Cece before. I watched her live, a little video that she did. I saw Pink Lady Luck's video and her live, bits of it. And, yeah, there's a lot of people that are sort of saying, oh, we knew it, we knew it. Craziness. Is Craziness Granny in here too, Robbie? Hi, Robbie. Hi, being there. You made a video. I subbed to you today. I have to go and have a look at that. I don't know about the sun. I don't think anyone's been able to verify that. There is something about her husband. It is Craziness Granny. Hello. Haven't seen you for ages. There was something about her. She's divorced her husband, but they still live together. Mel's got all the goss. I'm going to get a fan and put it on over here because it's really stifling. But I thought I'd go live so everyone who just needs to chat about it has got a place to talk about it, because I just felt so sorry for the people who did videos and stuff today and comments that I saw. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of inviting you into my home to all chill out, hang out, have a chat if it makes us feel better. And a little bit later, the sun is setting here now. Some of my brush tail possums might come up for a treat, and the lighting will be pretty average on my deck. They don't like cameras and bright light. But I thought maybe I could introduce you to some of my possums, my brush tail possums, a bit later on, and that might cheer us all up a bit. So yeah, have a bit of a debrief, hang out. I'm not necessarily going to chat all the time. I'm kind of interested in hearing what everyone has to say. Yeah, I noticed you weren't around, Omar, and that's why I'm like, I bet she's doing great stuff for her birthday. I hope you did do great stuff for your birthday. So I'm just going to get a fan and put that on. I'm also going to make myself a gin and tonic because it's been a really hot day. All the stuff that's been going down. I think if anyone has Cheryl, my possum's more. Well, you'll read hi Farah from Spain. Hola. But yeah, I just thought maybe I'd just open up my house to everyone and people can have a chat. If it's morning, make a cup of tea or a coffee. If it's evening, pour yourself a little drink. Yeah, Red Lotus, I'm worried about her well-being too. But I mean, her well-being is also how this mess all started. I mean, I don't know. It's just so much to take on board. But Mel's got lots of info, so follow Mel's comments while I just make my living room a little bit more comfortable for all of us. I don't know if you would have heard that just then, but there's a kookaburra. They get very vocal at sunset. How are the bats, old my Fraze? Are they still doing your head in? Hi, Amy. I love the name Amy's Justice League. It's such a good name. That's the thing. I missed who said that comment, but people are starting to share their stories about cancer. We Love You, for example. And I used to be one of the Tassie ambassadors for the National Breast Cancer Foundation, and I haven't done anything with that organisation for about 10 years because I've gone more local with a local cancer foundation. But back then we were saying, 1 in 3 people's lives will somehow be touched by cancer. Either they'll get it or they'll know at least one person who's got it, or they'll lose one person, whatever. That was a decade ago, and I'm sure those statistics have narrowed. So what an awful thing to lie about, because everyone's got a story. My mum died of breast cancer, and I lost one of my best friends this time last year to a very aggressive form of cancer that took his life in 3 weeks. And he was a lot younger than me. And, I've seen so many stories today that are just heartbreaking. And I've seen people that are living heartbreaking stories, and they're not handing their cap around asking for money. Being there is a classic example of someone who shared her story earlier and, isn't bloody on YouTube trying to con people. She's just filling her life with as much love and as many good memories as she can. So, oh, we love you. That would have been very difficult. And that's the thing. I guess that's why I wanted to do this little live. I thought it'd just be nice for people to come in, share their stories. Death is bullshit, although it's also inevitable profanity. Profanity manatee. Isn't it manatee, though? So I'm going to call you profanity manatee just because it's cute as. Oh, Robbie, see, this is what I mean. Like, there's just so many people out there that are playing on and preying on vulnerable people and people who care. Like, this is why I guess I wanted to do this. Why is it all the good-hearted people that get screwed over by these pricks? And I know exactly why it is, because we want to believe. We want to believe that nobody would be that awful to lie about something and get everyone on board wanting to support them. Like, there's a lot of trust. I mean, I wasn't conned by Lady A at all. I've watched it from a distance, and it certainly wasn't my place at any point in time to jump in there and go, yeah, I don't know about all of this stuff. But even the people who were supporting her had suspicions and didn't feel comfortable about doing that. People want to believe there's goodness out there, and we have empathy. We love you. Where's the proof she doesn't have cancer? Well, where's the proof she does? Um, there's a lot of medical practitioners that have been commenting on her stories and how they don't add up and how they're not what happens. For example, the recent bone marrow, stem cell, alleged stem cell treatment that she announced 2 days ago and then did a live this morning from her home. That alone is bullshit. Wouldn't happen like that at all. In fact, from what I've understood from people who've been chatting, it takes weeks before you can even get a stem cell donor approved for it to happen. So, yeah. I mean, I get it. I think people still people might still hope that it's all just not right. But a lot of people who know what they're talking about are saying this stuff isn't right. And a private investigator has also got involved who's pretty much said she isn't who she says she is. So I'm not here to bullshit or lie. I'm just going to give you the basic info that I've got. There's definitely people in chat who know more about it. Lanky Jen. Hey, Lanky Jen. Well, some of the information from that private detective or private investigator's information, like, I don't think Critters made any of that up. It was pretty credible stuff. Girly Gamer, I don't know if you're asking me or the group. We're talking about Lady A. I got a bad vibe too, Amy. You don't understand me or my grandma. Who are you saying that to? Profanity, manatee. I bet that would make you angry. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but it looks like a really gorgeous sort of Scandinavian name. Maker? Micah? Maike. Cool name. Just I really like to pronounce people's names properly, and I don't know how you pronounce that, but it's very pretty written down like that. It looks Finnish. You'll probably come back and go, no, I'm from Ouse in Tasmania. Lord protect us from girls with bras. Whatever you say, Arby. Funny. Dutch. Dutch. It's gorgeous. Arby wants to hear me scream his name. Well, I'm not going to, and I'm not wearing a bra either, so I'm clearly in. Woohoo! Nothing like virtual cyber sex. Hey, bring it on, Arby. I'm not going to scream your name either. Arby? Nah. It's like screaming out Colin. No offense if anyone in here is called Colin. Oh, that's right, Peng. They're all penguin. That was a fun little road trip, hey. I'm not thirsty for you, Arby. But I'm thirsty, actually. I'm going to make myself a gin and tonic. Oh, it's Charmy Cottingley Fairy. Another cute name. Amy, look, I'm new to YouTube. I went live earlier. I asked people about it. Most of us were new as well, but there were a couple of people in who I've got a banana, thanks. I've got a bloody zucchini that's way bigger than a banana. Don't worry about my needs, mate. You worry about your own. Apparently this is pretty common. One of the girls that was in my live earlier, who comes in every now and then, super intelligent, eloquent woman, Tilly, said she got caught up in a massive YouTube drama over SpongeBob SquarePants. So, but I also think there's, no, Cheryl, leave him for the moment. I mean, I quite like trolls that are here to give me one-liners, although I suppose it's probably I was opening up my home for a nice little heart-to-heart, really. So I don't know, Cheryl, I'll let you be the judge about what you do with Arby. If he's a bit of a noob the next time he speaks, feel free to mute him. Do I like you? Not really, Arby. You've got a shitty bedside manner. Thanks, Gloria. I don't think I've got an accent, but thank you. PJ. Damn, I know. You lucked out, Arby. Go over to a channel, Lady A. She might be interested. Right. Fan. Still haven't done that. Is everyone up to speed on the story now? It's getting hot in here. Don't take off all your clothes, Arby. Don't take off all your clothes. His name was Arby. He was a dickhead. Can't see a thing. All right, I can turn this down a tiny bit, so let me know if it makes too much noise. Oh, that's so much better. You can take your clothes off, Save Robbie. You have a body worth showing off. Thanks, Arby. It is a cool kitchen. Thank you. I mean, my builder is amazing. We've got talk about dogs, cats. Yeah, come on, Robbie. Get your gear off. Can someone catch up, Charmy? I've got a gin and tonic to make. Check out this. I haven't had a drink today, and I don't drink a lot on my own, but I feel like after today is shenanigans. No, Abby, I'm not home alone. Hellfire. Look at this gin. Hellfire Tasmania. Can I get it to focus? Probably not. Tasmanians make some really nice gins. And there's nothing better than a G&T at the end of a hot day. Oh, the January? It was great. Oh, my phrase. I drove home. So, hey, being there, watch it, cheeky. I think it was hotter here today than it was in Brizzy. And I was just reading an article about climate change in Tassie, and yeah, we're noticing it. We don't get snow on Mount Wellington all winter like we used to. We don't get to smash ice in puddles while we're waiting for the school bus anymore. Not that I wait for the school bus anymore, but that used to be. I'm not a mum, Arby. When you flirt with people, it's better to actually find out stuff about them than just throw lines at people. I was very well behaved, even though I was there with some very naughty people. A glorious 27 in Newey today. He's been mad weird chill. And I'm Cheryl with a little I don't want to see a banana. I told you. I'll show you the size of my fucking zucchini. You can keep your banana in your pants. It's probably a lady finger anyway. That's a type of banana, in case you didn't know. You're offering me a banana and I've got this in my house? Like, are you kidding me? Don't waste your time, Arby. Put your little acorn back in your pants, all right? Right, where were we? Oh, that's right. I've invited you all into my home for a pleasant little evening beverage, if it's the end of the day for you, or if you're waking up, a little cuppa or a coffee. But Arby keeps offering to show us his little acorn penis, so we'll just... Doesn't need to be muted. We'll just ignore him for the moment, all right? Hey, check out these divine tumblers my best mates gave me for my birthday. My house is very retro. There's a few flamingos. They've got some solar-powered flamingo lights out on my deck. A tiny dress. It's not tiny. It's a bloody maxi dress. It's like a floating summery dress. Arby, you really need better glasses. So do I, but you need glasses, man. Isn't it pretty? Aussies. You can get them at Bed Bath and Table. Not to be confused with Bed Bath and Beyond, you Americanos. It's a different, or it might be the same shop. But here it's Bed Bath and Table. So, to have with this particular gin, I can't, oh, damn it. If anyone does love gin, go on the app, put the app Ginuary on your, Ginventory on your phone. If you like a gin, because you can Google the type of gin that you're drinking and it tells you what sort of garnishes to put with it or whether you should drink it neat. But I'm just going with the traditional lemon. Don't give you another reason to go to BB&T. Oh, sorry. If you want the flamingo glasses, that's Morgan and Finch, they are. Bit of lemon. I'm going to try this Tassie Hellfire. Why are people leaving when I'm making gin? That's probably enough. I do have to work tomorrow. But I think we've all deserved a stiff drink. Of course, the tonic water is at the back of the fridge. Oops. Gosh. Next time, make a drink before going live. Gosh, I'm hungry. I'll have some of those too. So, I normally preferred Fever Tree tonic, but this is a Tassie tonic. Cascade. It's a nice little tonic water. Hey, sweet dreams, Lanky Jen. I don't know how involved you were in the Lady A stuff, but if you were, I don't really know who's connected to it and who's not, but if you were, I hope you're okay. And if you weren't, then that is good as well. I'm so tempted to say you're eating unhealthy as fuck. I'm eating cherry tomatoes. Fuck you. Can you mute Arby? I've only got 2 likes and he clearly didn't give me one. Is Cheryl still around? Cool, thank you, Jim. Hockey Mom, hello, you're sad. Bye, Felicia. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I wasn't actually doing thumbs up for real. It was more of a, we all know who used to go thumbs up. It's been a scorcher here too, Jazzy girl. You learnt the hard way. Did you mute Arby, Cheryl? You would have, if you did, you were the first mod to ever have to do a moddy thing on my channel. Hi, Barbara. You were one of her followers. You're hurt today and sad, not angry anymore. I bet you are, Barbara. So, oh, it's Keith back home at the moment. Hey, Val. No, I don't think you missed it. Well, you missed Arby, my troll, who kept offering to show me his banana. Arby went to sleep. Sweet dreams, Arby. Hey, Val. We're chatting about the Lady A, Mrs. Analyzer fall from grace, which many had predicted. And I have seen that live you did with where you talk about that troll. He sounded like a charmer. Aussie Flag, hello. Hey, Aussie Flag. Barbara, that's the whole point of this, is for everyone just to come in and have a little chat. I've just come over. It's the end of a long weekend. Grab a drink. If you're getting up and going to work now, wherever you live, just pretend it's the end of a long weekend in Australia. It's hot, and we're all just having a quiet little gin and tonic at the end of a long weekend, trying to process all this stuff. Aussie Flag, what I wanted to say was, I want you to change your little picture because Tasmania isn't on your map of Australia. And who doesn't love a map of Tasmania? Oh, thank you, Lanky Jen. That means a lot to me. I love seeing you out and about in all the channels. Reddit's hell. 4:38 a.m. Were you one of the ones in, oh, it was, but it got cut out. Oh well, we don't mind if the rest of the world doesn't know Tasmania exists, because if there's, bombs being fired at different countries, we reckon no one will even know about us, because we're left off so many maps. Barbara, but yeah, I'd really love you to just feel comfy in my home with us and have a chat if you need to. I wasn't a fan of Lady A's. I'm still gobsmacked people watched her, to be honest, because the first time I watched her, I was kind of like, what am I missing? And I just figured she had like a channel and a lot of lemonade. Okay, let's say cheers, everyone. Raise your glass, even if it isn't as cute as mine. Susan, have you got your coffee ready? If you've got a teacup, a coffee cup, something just made noise outside that window, which is really weird because my house is on stilts and there's no deck on that side of the house. Actually, I'm just going to have to close the door because the possums come into the house and we don't let the possums into the house. But when they do come up, I'll take you for a little walk later. The lighting might be really bad and it'll depend on which possums come up because some of them are... no kangaroos, no. It might have been a possum scrambling on that side. But depending on which possums come up, if they're up to it, I'll give them a little treat and you might be able to see them. But the lighting won't be great because they get freaked out by bright light. They're nocturnal. I'll put as many lights on outside as I can to try and make them visible. But I thought that might make us all feel good. But you groovers fill in new people that come in on what's happened because it won't make much sense to them if they don't. And I agree with you, Red Lotus and Old Ma Frase, lying about cancer. There really isn't. You can't go much lower than that. But can we all just do a little cheers to us for hanging out on this lovely balmy evening in Australia and freezing cold evening or morning in America. And especially Arby. You came, you saw, you got removed. Cheers, motherfucker. Cheers, everybody. Unforgivable. That's what she is. Oh, cheers, everyone. It is bad, Val, and wait till you hear some of it. It's cheers, Acorn Peen. Yeah, up to you, Arby. Imagine if he came back in with a new troll name, Acorn Peen. He didn't have a good enough sense of humour to be that creative, though. Right, I'm going to close Vermont. Have you got this? Are you going to get hit by the snowstorm? Hockey Mom. Yeah, I agree, Hockey Mom. It got ridiculous, didn't it? And then she was there. She was home doing a live. Christine... Is Robbie in the shower? I'll just have to go to work. Let me just possum-proof my house. Expansions and contract. Yeah, might have been that. It's not really windy. Sometimes bark blows against that wall because I've got a bush block behind me. Okay, Val. Toxic freeze, Val, by the way. I'll just finish these 2 cherry tomatoes and I'll give you the rundown. Yeah. Thank you, Barbara. I was going to mention that. For the full detailed, oh, they just come in the house and they freak out and they do really bad things to soft furnishings and they get scared and they pee everywhere and they're wild animals. So, you know, it's like letting a coyote into your house or an opossum. Do you guys know Ange, who's one of the mods for J's for Justice? She's got an opossum at her place and she's called it Chris Watts because it keeps coming out from behind the bins and scaring the shit out of her. Oh yeah. More importantly, happy birthday, old Ma Fraze, Annette. Quick little round of happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, old Ma Fraze. Happy birthday to you. Oh, Ma Fraze, there was some gossip. Well, not gossip. There was some stuff on True Crime and Gossip, which I didn't see. I saw the later thing that Oni did. But apparently, the baby of Crystal is Patrick's baby. It's been confirmed. But you enjoy all the birthday love. And I only got that out of Oni's chat, so I could be wrong. But Christine, or is it Kirstine? Christine, just on that transfuse or the stem cell thing, I don't think there was anything about Crystal taking part in the murder. Yeah, I just saw some chatter on my phrase. I might have missed it, but we love you. Did you do a video about Lady A as well? But I just want to say with Christine, with that stem cell comment, it's not so much what procedure she may or may not have had. It's the fact that, and this is according to medical practitioners who were commenting across the board today, it's the fact that the process to get the stem cell donor approved is a matter of weeks. And that has not happened. That's one of the many things. There was also another doctor or medical practitioner who was saying how, actually I don't think it was a medical practitioner. One of the videos, maybe Majestically Mandy. There's a few that you can watch if you want all the gory details. Well, not the gory, but if you want all the facts. Majestically Mandy, CC talks about the private investigator that was hired to prove that she's not who she says she is. That in itself, even take the medical stuff out of the equation. The fact that a private investigator has confirmed she has taken on someone else's identity should be enough to make you go, okay, well, if she's done that, then maybe she's also lied about everything else. Yeah, and I get you, Christine. I mean, yes, as far as getting facts goes, I think the same way as you. I'm certainly, like I said, I'm not going to gossip and make up stories and stuff. I'm just reporting what I've seen. But all of the people who supported her and followed her have abandoned her because there is enough evidence that has convinced them that she is a scam artist, a con artist, a liar. And that's why a lot of people are, no, I agree with that too. How do we verify it's a PI? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes between all the people that know each other who were mods for her or fans of loyal fans, supporters, whatever you want to call them, subs. There's a lot of stuff going around off YouTube that has convinced them all. And I agree with you and Hockey Mum about the rumour side of it, but it doesn't take away from the fact that there are people who now believe that they are the victims of a scam artist and they're hurting. But I would recommend you look at some videos that do go into the details. Maybe you've already watched them and maybe you're still querying stuff. But, you know, if every person that's saying, where's the evidence she's not sick, well, where's the evidence she is? Because there's none. A photo of a saline bag? No. Take care, Cheryl. Oh, Cynthia, I'll try not to let you fall asleep. I mean, I'm more concerned about the people who, hey, Robbie, are you, no, it's going to be really, yeah, are you naked? Are you wet and naked? I agree entirely, Bella. I think there are a lot of people, you're totally naked. Thank God Arby or whatever his name is, we couldn't see him without clothing on. It's kind of kinky knowing Robbie's listening and he's getting ready for work. And he's Rudy Nudie. Do a nudie run. Go out in the snow and make a snow angel. It's good for your paws or something. Bella, Blue, what you were saying before, you're putting your banana away. It's probably appropriate if you're off to work. Gloria, you're in your birthday suit too. Nice. Oh, Robbie's finished work. I missed that bit. Sorry. You're putting on your PJs. Cuteness. Do you have a little hat that you wear? A little Willy Winky hat? Wow. See, that's an interesting interesting theory, Christine. I was going to go, that's an interesting Christine theory. Yeah, you do, Robbie. I knew that you did shifts, but I missed the bit further up in chat. The first I heard you were possibly having a shower was someone telling you not to drop the soap. So I'm really looking forward to watching your video being there. I really liked chatting to you earlier today too, and the other chats that we've had. I did remember you too. I saw a comment in the comments on the live that you didn't think I'd remembered you, but it wasn't, whatever it was at the time when we were chatting in that particular live, it wasn't that I didn't know your name, but I do have trouble knowing where I know people's names from with YouTube. It blows my mind where people go, well, I was in Pink Lady Luck's chat on Tuesday night at 7:30 and I was talking to so-and-so. I'm like, how do you remember this shit? Seriously. I can't remember the last time I went to the loo, and it was in the last couple of hours because Oni's live was hilarious. Got to watch that if you want to giggle. Go and check out Oni's. But Christine, I'm a bit like you. I like playing devil's advocate. But I guess the whole point of this is there are a lot of people who do feel that they've been conned and scammed, and they're smart people and they've done a lot more research than I have, and they may even have access to information I haven't seen. And I'm more concerned about you're no longer naked. Well, that's a shame. There are, Omar Frase, there's a lot of people going through cancer, and that's the thing. There are people who are living with cancer. There are people who are watching their family members and friends dying of cancer, and that aspect of it is awful, and they hurt. And whatever amount of information got to them that they now are convinced that it's a load of shit, they're hurting and they're confused. And I think that she has some explaining to do. That was the whole point of my header. But is it going to be a go lightly scenario, and there's never going to be any explaining or clarifying or, you know, just putting it out there what happened? All right, Val, that's gold. See, we need a laugh. Hi, Christine. Someone on TV who married their duvet, which in Australia we call a doona. In America, you don't really have them, doonas and duvets. Like, we did a poll in my child-free group, and which is like 50% of them are American, the members, and they sort of said the closest thing is maybe a comforter, like a fitted sort of thing over the top of the sheets and blankets. So on the top. I believe you, Toxic Free. I believe that someone would marry a duvet. I believe you. I believe you. Hey, Phoenix. That's a sad. Oh, yeah, you do. You use a duvet, Christine. Chats. This is me learning how to use bingo, Christine. What did Christine say? I'm going back up, up, up. Which caller? I can't keep up. I'm with you, Bella, Blue. Hey, Adri. What time is it in Germany? Because we're drinking gin and tonics after a long, hot day. We're also celebrating old Ma Frase's birthday. Midday. Then it's gin o'clock for you, gorgeous. Gloria, it is currently 5 to 10 p.m. You're driving, Christine. Well, drive safe. Robbie's drinking smart water. You're smart enough. Being there. I mean, it's kind of good to be having this chat and just throwing some ideas around, because I'm a bit like Christine in that I like playing devil's avocado. And I do get what you're saying. But I've also sat through quite a few different videos, walked along the beach listening to them. Out to destroy people's lives and wanted Robbie to lie to us. He did a video on it. I saw the video, Robbie, that you made about why you were leaving Go Lightly's channel. Is that the one you're talking about? Good one, Phoenix. You've got the one-liners. That smart water comments ripper. We do love him, old Ma Frase. He's our mascot. I'm going to start saying mate. Oh, the series, the Australian series. Have you got the girl or the guy? I saw her being interviewed. Yes, Toro from Christine. So Robbie, mate. The girl. Yeah, I saw her being interviewed. She's super cool. Exactly Aussie flag. We don't have an accent. I say mate when I bump into someone and I can't remember their name. How you going, mate? Got it, know. And then I walk away and I'm like, fuck, that was my auntie. But yeah, I don't mind playing devil's advocate, but I went for 2 walks today along the beach and I listened to quite a few different videos, and I think after you've done that, and maybe you already have, Christine, and you've gone through them all and going, well, I'm still not convinced, where's the proof? I just don't think that that many people would be going out on such a limb over it, you know? Like, people were posting get well soon messages. Oh, Christine's got the Aussie Siri too. She's quite proper though. But yeah, people were, you know, posting videos only a couple of days ago saying pray for her and she's not well and um, I don't know, reasonable doubt if we want to talk about that from the stuff that I've learned in the last 24 hours, and I'm only Siri doesn't understand you because you're not speaking with an Aussie accent. That's more fun though. Oh, well, there's still heaps of people that come in here and I say I'm from Tasmania and they're like, why aren't you black? Isn't that in Africa? I've had that question a couple of times. And I've also had, even from Jay's for Justice, when she found out I was from Tassie, she said she didn't even know Tasmania was real. You've got a Wisconsin accent now. I think God throws bullshit prayers in the trash. Yeah, I agree, say Robbie. I'm an atheist though, so the whole power of prayer thing I'm a bit dubious about. Hi, Mary. I'm in my kitchen. I'm in Tasmania in Australia. You're going to do a sheep mask, Adria. You should film it. Put it in Child Free Chicks so we can all have a laugh at you. I got advice today about putting Windex on my glasses to stop them fogging up. They're fogged up again. And then I was also reading the comments and someone else said shaving cream works. So I might have a go at that. But yeah, I think something's gone down that has led to this mass abandoning of Lady A. And yeah, the Tasmanian devil lives in Tasmania. It's a real critter, Robbie. I'm going to take everyone out to Bonnarong on one of my little outings and you'll get to see them frolicking. They're cute as. They're well, they're not completely endangered, but they've got a facial tumour disease in a certain part of the state and nobody knows what the cure is for it. Do I watch Wentworth? No, I did watch the original Prisoner though, which was an Australian show when I was growing up in the 70s and 80s. And it was set at Wentworth as well. But I don't watch the new Wentworth. They do make an evil noise, Aussie flag, but so do the possums. We did have a Tassie tiger, but they're extinct now. There's footage of the last one in captivity. It breaks your heart. Prisoner was addictive. It was. It does have a viral cancer being there, but only in one part of the, well, like not one part, but the northwest of Tasmania. The Tassie devils down this end of Tassie don't have it. I haven't seen Oni's face mask tutorial. I bet it's hilarious. Huh? What do you feel cheated about, Val? That Tasmanian devils are from Australia? What? The Tasmanian devils from Australia, that's false advertising. I feel cheated. Why? Tasmania is a state of Australia. What? You have raccoons. Get me a coon. Yep, Cell Block H. Hi, Laurie. That's a joke. Oh, okay. It was a joke, Bella Blue. Val just put us back in our boxes. Can't believe that little acorn dick fucker commented on my weight. I'd like to see him when he's a 52-year-old woman who's just gone through menopause or just entered menopause. Fucking piece of shit. Fucking fucker. I'm not lying, by the way. I have just gone into menopause. So, yay. Hence the fan. No, it's actually hot here tonight. So, yeah. The whole thing about Lady A's got some explaining to do. You could put the same header for Molly Golightly. Poor Robbie, attacked by a raccoon. Menopause sucks. I'm actually doing okay with it. It was perimenopause I didn't like. I haven't had hot flushes or night sweats or anything. You have two being there, darling being there. Frankie was quite the eye-opener, so was B. Smith, let's be honest. And the Freak. And Colleen. No, well, Doreen. Oh, yeah, on that one, Save Robbie, the lying thing that got raised before. Was that the Why I'm Leaving Her channel thing? She asked you to lie for her? About what? Hi, Trevor Phillips. You just get the hot flushes. You've got the blizzard, Christine. I know I'm tanned. I can't wait till I was thinking about that today, actually, the change of seasons. Because like in 6 months' time, I'm going to be walking on the beach with a beanie on chatting to you guys, and you're all going to be in bikinis, and Robbie's going to be in his mankini, strutting around Denver. Phoenix, that's awesome news. We knew that was going to happen. I'm so happy for you. You must be feeling really good about that, yeah? I'm one of the lucky ones, Christine. Well, okay. I'll watch it again, Robbie. But anybody telling anybody to lie for them isn't worth hanging out with. Your skinny dip. Woohoo! I'm always up for a skinny dip, but that fucking Arby prick. People like Arby. You've started at 38. That's early. That's kind of cool, though. Oh, unless you wanted to have children late in life. I'm really happy for you, Phoenix. Hi, Deb. No, we're not selling menopause because, you know why? Because our mothers and our aunties and our grandmothers didn't tell us the truth about it. And then when we actually get to it and start experiencing the reality of it, we're like, why the fuck didn't you tell us the truth? And they're like, because if we told you the truth, you would have jumped off a bridge. No, it's good to start with the people you're comfortable and safe with, Phoenix, and then you can work your way up. And, you know, some of those people, you had your last baby at 38. Some of those friends of yours, you know, the real life ones, when you tell them, they can come with you if you need a support. I didn't have many, Christine, no. I'm hot now because I don't have my door open to let a breeze in because of the possums. And yeah, periods suck, but God, they're great when they go away. Adri. I would have pieced out too, Robbie. But being told to lie for someone is shit. And I guess, yeah, my point was with the header of this is kind of my accent tickles you. Tickles what, Deb? Your fancy? The most homophobic one, you know, is ironically bisexual. Yeah, that'd be right, Phoenix. People are weird. Oh, bless you, Robbie. That's just, you're just doing that out of sympathy for all the women in your life. Just so you can go, I so relate, girls. So shitty. You started at 50. Yeah, I kind of went into peri at 50. I've just turned 52 and I've just reached the end of the 12 months. That puts me officially in menopause. Mel, you should join my Child Free Chicks group on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, find Child Free Chicks Confidential. Come along and say good day. It's a good little gang, isn't it, Adri? Adri can vouch. I hate saying my Facebook group's groovy and then people just go, of course you say that, but it is actually really groovy. The jizz. No jizz tonight, just gin and tonic. I remind you of Kate Winslet. I've never had that before, Robbie. I'll take that as a compliment. Cheers, Groover. Child Free Chicks is your life, Adri. You're the reason I'm proud of that group because people like you are in it. Phoenix, only religious people, strictly religious people feel that way. We had the marriage equality vote here last year in Australia and there are a shitload of oh, Annette, I'll sneak you in. Although you're probably now on Annette. Adri, don't tell anyone. We'll put you in there. You belong. There are some parents in there. There's just a parent rule. If you go in there and start asking for parenting advice or telling everyone how much your kid rocks, you'll get abused instantly by a lot of very angry people. We love you. You've got 5 children. Far out. That'd be fun. And a handful, probably. Hi, Michelle. Getting ready for work. Okay, well, make sure you don't forget to put something on or you only put mascara on one eye or something like that. I do know you're chill. May the force be with you. You've never been on Facebook? Facebook Fight Book. The Phoenix, oh, that's what I was talking about, the marriage equality thing. We had Christian groups in Australia speaking publicly to vote yes for marriage equality because they were saying, how does it affect any of our lives? And the Bible got quite a lot of stuff wrong. It's only the extreme ones. And my only fur babies are wild animals being there, and I talk about them a shitload. I agree, Deb. I actually thought, I thought when I was moving over from Facebook Chris Watts groups to YouTube, it would be a peaceful sanctuary, and that was what my live was about earlier, was how I can't read, chat, and talk at the same time. My brain isn't capable. The Bible does. I was going to say something else just then, but I won't because people are entitled to their religious beliefs, and I don't want to offend anyone if I say something for the sake of a laugh that might offend them. But when I do comedy, I don't give a fuck if people get offended because they're at a comedy show. Wild animal fur babies are the best. Good point. Good point, save Robbie. And you know what? Like most of my close friends are gay and lesbian, and out of all of them, there's only one couple that actually want to get married. The rest of them have never wanted to, and they actually objected to being sort of put forward as poster boys and girls for the marriage equality debate by straight friends and other gay friends, because they were like, but we've never had any desire to get married, and yeah, bring it on. Everyone should be able to if they want to, but don't just assume that we all want it. And then the ones that do take it seriously, they did get off their glitter boxes. But yeah, a lot of them didn't want to. And also, I've got to say, out of my gay couple friends, the dude gays, the lesbians not so much, but the gay guys, they have incredibly long relationships compared to me and most of my heterosexual friends. You know, like I've got friends that have been together for 30 years and 26 years, and good on them. It blows my mind. Correct, Bella Blue. That's exactly what it was about. It was just like, cut the bullshit. Everyone gets to choose. Lesbians are a hoot. Oh my God. I've got some hilarious lesbian friends. I'm the godmother to their cat. One couple. People who don't have kids get made godmothers to animals and children. But yeah, I'm a godmother to their cat, Kevin McTurd, who's got a fabulous Facebook page. It's worth, if you are on Facebook, follow Kevin McTurd, who'll brighten your day. We got someone in here. We got someone in here talking Russian. Where are they? How did I miss someone speaking in Russian? Oh, there we go. Well, greetings, comrade. Don't know what the fuck you're saying, but I am the pussy's godmother. I'm also Kevin McTurd's voice on Facebook. So I love Freddie Mercury too. I love how this conversation, no one wants to talk about Lady A, which is good actually. I just wanted us to gather and go, what the fuck, and then get stuck into the gym. Bye, Spark. This is cute, all these little stories that are being told. I might go and see if there's a possum out there. Do you feel like meeting one of my floofs? And yeah, the point of my whole video was honesty is the best policy. It's just unfortunate that we watch these train wrecks for months and then they slam into the side of a mountain and we never, no, just briefly back to Lady A. Lady A who, no, all I was going to say was with her and MGL, just go on, if you've got people that are following you on YouTube and stuff like that, just go on there, put your big girl pants on and just go, I'm a fuckwit, I fucked up, this is the truth, and then off you go. Back out into the YouTube world and everyone moves on. Is that too much to ask for? Girly Gamer. What's honesty? Look at Girly Gamer chatting in Russian. This is getting better by the second. Sweet dreams, Mary. Yeah, have a sleep, rest up, and hopefully see you again sometime. It's really nice to have you in here. Well, Jesus was a stoner. He accepted everyone as long as they had some pot for him that they could roll up into a little joint or pack into a little pipe for him. Why are all the itties so 1950s? Dignity, integrity. Exactly. No, Biospark didn't want to show me his banana. That was Arby who fat shamed me on my channel and told everyone that I wasn't eating healthily as I sat down to munch into some cherry tomatoes. I should have said to him, yeah, I'm fat because every time I fuck your dad, he gives me a block of chocolate. Damn it. What? Why do I always think of the comeback lines after the show? It's a bane of being a comedian. You get heckled and you stand up there going, what the fuck am I going to say? And then you're driving home and this perfect one-liner comes. It's like, oh. That thing about getting fat, that's a pretty standard throwback to hecklers. It's the same as the hecklers who asked to see our tits, the female comedians. The standard line in Australia is you can pick the men in the audience who weren't breastfed. Ange! Did I wake you up with my I'm fat because your father gives me a block of chocolate every time he fucks me? I'll save that for another day. I really don't like people calling me fat. You're gonna see me do some trying on clothes and stuff. Like I'm pretty body confident. I'm 52. I have no fucks to give these days. I mean, I would have probably got off this channel and cried for months over that comment even 10 years ago, or maybe not 10 years ago, 20 years ago. And now that I'm 5 times bigger than I was back then, I don't give a fuck. My body got me to over 50, so Acorn Peen can go fuck himself. Except he can't because his penis is this big. It's very hard to fuck yourself up the bum when that's the extent of your doodle. Poor guy, no wonder he was so angry. He's missing out on all the joys in life. Yeah, being there. Look, if there's a heaven and there's a Jesus and he's a stoner, you're going to have... I just saw Robbie's comment. I used to breastfeed my stuffed animals as a child. Oh, darling, you're gorgeous. You're a gay... No, you're a woman trapped in a gay man's body, and I'm a gay man trapped in a woman's body. This is why we get on so well. We're polar opposites and yet identical. That's funny. Thank you, Miss PP. That's Miss Paranoia. I call her PP because I'm lazy and I can't. But thank you, small pecker, small pecker. Aaron, hello. Aaron's joined us to tell him he used to hump his Cabbage Patch dolls. This is awesome. So Robbie would breastfeed his toys and then play Wonder Woman. Oh, you're gorgeous. This is hilarious. All right, confession time. Who else out there did something awful to their toys? My brother used to make my Ken doll and Barbie fuck, and Ken's head used to pop off because there was like a manufacturing fault and his head was too loose for the stumpy bits. I say that was Ken's hair and neck, and that was his head. Like the hole was too big, so it would spin around. So quite often they'd be like doing the wild thing and Ken's head would spin around and then it would shoot off. But my brother also gave all my dolls mohawks and just made them look like punks, ripped all their clothes. I didn't like my dolls, so I didn't give a shit. But he trashed them. But yeah, Ken's head used to pop off when they were having sex. Hi, Tony. How's WA? Was it hot there today? Aaron retracted his message. It is definitely, I want everyone to, this is our addiction meeting. All right, here we go. Aussie flag. My son used to get his He-Man doll have sex with his sister's Barbie dolls. There you go. There you go. You were too fat. Thank you, Aaron, for that. My mods are very cruisy in here, so half the stuff, it's better you retract your rude comments because my mods can't be fucked. We're all very laid back around here. It was only Ibrahim who tried to put a link to some really dodgy porn. Adria used to draw penises, vaginas, nipples and hair on her Barbies and Kens. Well, they didn't have anything. I mean, Ken had a stump and, you know, Barbie... I mean, as a kid in the 70s, my Barbie dolls didn't look like my mum. Brazilians weren't a thing in the 70s. Where are her pubes? Mum, my Barbie. And where's Ken's penis? I probably would have said doodle or something back then. Unless you knew when Ken cummed. Exactly, Phoenix. Nice. I saw you earlier, Inigo Montoya. Fucking love The Princess Bride. Oh my God, I love it. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Fucking best film. Best film. I've got a blog that needs updating. I haven't finished it yet, where I scammed a Nigerian scammer. Well, I catfished a Nigerian scammer last year. I figured I'd waste his time. It was 2 years ago, actually. Fuck, I really do need to finish updating it. It was in my child-free group. It was like an ongoing series, and it finished in there, and I've been trying to save it to this blog. But I made him call me Princess Buttercup, and there's a lot of Princess Bride references throughout that blog. You might want to check it out. Inigo Montoya, you killed my father. Being there buried her Barbie in the sand as her grandparents lived on the beach. You were insulted as you were a tomboy. They gave you the Barbie and you were like, I'm going to bury that bitch alive. Say Robbie used to make Barbie and Ken smash it out. See, where people are the same the world over. Aaron made his G.I. Joes. Wow, that was pretty advanced for a kid. Nice one. I wouldn't have even thought. I don't think Barbie and... What was Barbie's friend? Skipper. I don't think they ever, you know, scissored. I never thought to do that. I was such a sheltered child. I was born in 1967, though. I'm an ancient woman. I'm loving all these confessions. These are great. Have fun storming the castle. You feel awful now looking back. About burying your Barbie? Nah, don't. No, Barbie was wrong. Ding-a-ling. No one knows who the hell I was. Scammers are great. I like making you laugh before bed, Robbie. So you can wake me up and make me laugh in the morning. I think I usually get to watch you first thing in the morning. But I don't... Oh, no, you just do little videos. You don't do lives. I think I wake up and get notifications and watch you before I get out of bed. But don't take that to the gutter. It's all above the doona. Barbara had Barbie dolls when she was growing up. In fact, her nickname is Barbie. That's what your family calls you. That's a pretty close connection to Barbie. Poor Aaron didn't have any G.I. Janes. So his G.I. Joe's got it on. Bow, chick, bow, bow. Tani, same story. Gloria, you still have your Barbies, all 10 of them? Oh, so Tani, are you saying you were born in 67 as well? Oh, Tracy was too, in June. Well, happy birthday now in case I don't see you in June. I've just had mine. It's fine. You'll survive. Barbie's friend Skipper is a cheap whore. She was a cheap whore. She had little cut-off denim shorts and little tie tops at the front. She was quite the tart. The comedy show. I don't know, my friends. Well, actually, I'm keeping this channel light and silly because the serious video I did, I copped so much abuse for it that I've just decided to keep it keep it, you know, silly. Barbies teach you how to be a future real housewife of New Jersey. Ah, Nigo. Could there be a secret message in there? And Tani, okay, so you're 52 in May. Us little 67 girls are good value. Barbies teach us to starve ourselves. Well, I had a Barbie and I'm hardly wasting away. You will do a live soon, Robbie. You must. Inigo used to be... see, I didn't know... Ali Chim, I just saw you as Inigo Montoya and I'm like, hey, Princess Bride reference. Adri, my Barbie and Ken used to be screwed by my Hot Wheels. How? How the fucking fuck did that work, Adri? Gloria's a 57, baby. Cool, man. I love the 50s. I am your elder, Tani. Robbie was born in 82. Yeah, it's probably about around when most of my boyfriends were born. Another reason we get on well. Nobody ever guesses my age because I'm fucking immature. Oh, you got a Cindy. I had a Cindy too. That's what I meant before. Cindy and Barbie scissoring. Because Skipper was like the little sister. Cindy. I had both of them. I actually preferred Cindy. She was a brunette. Well, mine was. No idea who Tom Holden is. Phoenix. Aussie flag, 57. Nice one. Susan, 65. That's when my sister was born. Cool. Robbie, I know you work your butt off. Your little videos are nice though, because you just get to, I mean, see, look, I'm crapping on for an hour and 21 minutes, and it's fine for the people that are in here watching this. I guess they're coming and going and doing stuff, but I've done some really good content in my hour and three-quarter lives, and I'm like, fuck, I just wish it had been that little contained bit. I've got to start doing some creative little standalone pieces, and like the fuck apron, the fuck word apron earlier was gold, but it happened like an hour and something into my live. Night being there, you're gorgeous. Really enjoyed hanging out with you today. Thank you. Hi, Vic Van Prophet. You're in Vic. Cool. Hello. I'm Trap Friend. Hi, BB. AG tied them up. Good Jesus Christ. The Barbie mansion and the pool. I had the Barbie. I really wanted the Barbie camper van, but I had like a Jeep, and it wasn't actually, you know, Barbie branded, but it was a Jeep that two Barbies would fit in, and it was really cool. It was kind of like a bright orange Jeep, like beach buggy Jeep, not the modern day brand Jeep cars, but you know, a beachy Jeepy thing. And I loved it. AG drew penises everywhere. Jane was jealous of her brother's Action Man with his parachute, so she used to tie my Barbie to a plastic carrier bag and throw it out of the bedroom window. I was jealous of the parachute too on my brother's bloody Action Man. I hear you. Aaron's treehouse, no boys allowed. Gloria's a 61-year-old Keith Urban groupie. Omar Frazee, born in the 60s. Your Cindy was a blonde. We are soulmates, Robbie, from two different worlds. It's lovely, though. Oh, my God, AG drew a penis with permanent marker. Fuck. You know that night Molly Golightly was in Kansas City and she was doing stuff to Holly when Holly fell asleep. I said, draw a penis on her head, and then Oni repeated it, and then she saw Oni's comment, and she's like, you're just so funny. And I was like, damn it, that was my line. Fuck it. And then she went and drew a penis. See, that was actually funny, because that seemed to be real. I just can't believe in 4.5 months on YouTube, or 4 months, or whatever it's fucking been, how much shit's gone down. I think my head's going to explode. Like, I've got to go to work tomorrow, and I don't feel like I can go to sleep till all of this is sorted out. And it's just not going to happen, is it? Are you 74, PP, as in born in 74, or you're 74? Because if you're 74, you're one of the youngest 74-year-olds I've chatted to in a while. Tom Holland, Spider-Man actor, the new one. Is that Tom Holland's bulge? Is it Tom Holland who's got the incredibly large bulge? 1976, you're not the elder. Inigo Montoya, you're younger. BB's from, yeah, Aussie Flags from Wollongong. Hi, Gemini Gem. Set the record straight. Lady IA is a diversion tactic because the camp she belongs to is getting too much heat. These people are being exposed, so they're doing damage. Wow, okay. There's been some interesting theories and stuff. I don't really know. I just felt sorry for all the people who feel swindled, and the hours and hours of videos and stuff that's been posted all over YouTube, and some people that have commented in my stuff earlier. And all I was going to say was just fucking be honest. Who's got time for all of this shit? When we could just be sitting around drinking gin and tonics out of flamingo tumblers, you know, and not giving a fuck about petty bullshit. Life's too short. My arm gets tired doing these. Robbie's sister's Barbies look like they were cracked out, or they were on meth, cracked out Barbie. Jenny doll. No, Bella Blue, I didn't have the... Oh, was that the one with the hair that you pulled out and it went short again? I had one of those. It is Tony. We actually sang happy birthday to Old Ma earlier in chorus and toasted her and stuff. We can do it again. It's still her birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Old Ma Phrase. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. Tiger. My dad used to always say tiger at the end for some reason. Don't leave us. Someone's gone and I've missed that. Oh. Sunshine Baby from Florida. Hello. Steve, that's a bit fucking pathetic. I need to... Something stinks. More like a bunch of females farted. That's what females do. I think you need to work on your material. I'm going to have to go right to the end of comments to catch up. Crazy Freezy. I think people with criminal records who are siphoning money out of subs using tragedy is something that should be discussed, don't you? I agree, set the record straight. Absolutely. Absolutely. I definitely do. That's why we are. Because really, at the end of the day, take the money out of the equation. The whole cancer thing is the really shitty part of this story. And there was a devil's avocado in here earlier, and I use that word deliberately. I do know it's advocate, but I call myself a devil's avocado when I choose to be that person. And because set the record straight, a lot of people still, up until like 24 hours ago, believed her story, and it's all unraveled. And then shit's gone down, and there's videos all over the place, and people like me who kind of found out about her because they like a bit of train wreck viewing, but never could really understand why anyone even followed her, watched it all unraveling today, and some of those people are in groups that we're all in, and I just thought, let's all pour a drink and sit around and chat about it. How did it unravel, Tani? Well, she did a lot of stuff happened overnight that I woke up to. But when I went to bed last night, a lot of people had started calling her out on a video. She's deleted all of these videos now, so I can't remember the timeline, but people started calling her out. Yeah, and those of you that know more about it than me, fill everyone in the chat box too. But yeah, there's a PI who's verified that she stole someone else's identity, Um, but Christine, who was in here earlier playing Devil's Avocado, which I appreciate because I like to take on that role as well from time to time. You know, she was sort of saying, "Where's the proof?" And I think maybe there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, and they all talk. I mean, you can pick up so much from their videos that they've got this little kind of network. And there's probably a lot more stuff that's being texted around. I don't know, but it all just all started unraveling. And what was the turning point last night before I went to bed was Tiffany wrote an exit speech, and she was one of um, Lady A's most loyal supporters. And then this morning it was all out there that Critters had hired a PI and it had all been verified, and well, the fake identity stuff had been verified. But I don't get it. Like, if it is a con, and I know some people did donate money to her, but you've got to be pretty massive and pretty bloody amazing to be making money off YouTube. Um, Even though she got to the point she had the 1,000 subs or whatever, I mean, it sucks that people gave her money, but YouTube takes 45%. I know that because it's been talked about on quite a few of the true crime channels when they get monetized. iNews chatted about it. But you'd have to get, well, actually, maybe not, really, if you think about it. Even if you got $50 a day, it's not bad, is it? Just to top up your bank account at the end of the week. I think the cancer bullshit story is the worst part of the story. And preying on people that are kind-hearted is awful as well. See, I'm not familiar with you, Set the Record Straight. Yes, they're making videos distracting everyone. They're attacking me on my channel. I'm going to sub to you. I'm going to go to... Oh, hang on. No, that's not the way to do it. I'm learning this stuff still. I'll check your stuff out. But does she have a kid? We don't even know. Getting your money back. Yeah, I'm a bit like you, Robbie. I'd probably just put it in the rearview mirror and drive away from it and go, oh well, bad judgment call on my part. I hear what you're saying. I'm a bit like that too. You heard his voice, Tani. Yeah, I mean, what if that guy isn't actually a husband? It's a brother and it's the nephew or something. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I just don't. What's Girly going to say? She giving Billy $20 plus Taco Bell if she would do more videos and start selling merch with a photo of her funny but crazy old lady video. Her insignificant other. Who used that? Oh, Pink Lady Luck was saying that today. About the nephew and the brother or something? Is that possible? Barbara, after this ends, I tend to go back through chat and start subbing people because I'm really interested in your stories and what you're up to. And I've got quite a lot of heavy connections to domestic violence, both from a personal experience, but also as a lawyer, I've worked in that area as well. So I'd really love to see what you're doing. Yeah, Aussie Flag. Pink was saying it's the principle, and I get that too. I think for me though, for the principle is it's pretty shitty, the whole bullshitting, and if this is true and lying about being sick and all of the rest of it, that is the bit that would really irritate me. But my $10, I mean, I respect Pink Lady Luck for going after it if she does. I think she gave her 24 hours to pay it back and everyone else's. But, you know, choose your battles, but I wasn't invested in Lady A and I didn't give her any money, so it's very easy for me to sit here and say that. Maybe I'd be fired up too. But I like watching the train wrecks on YouTube. I don't necessarily want to be one of them. I'd just rather you all come and chill out at the end of the long, hard day, whether you're finishing work or about to start work or it's the end of your long weekend, just have a little drink and a little chat, I just can't believe how I thought leaving Facebook and going to YouTube would be a pleasanter experience. And it's more personal here because you can see people and you get to see people's faces. I mean, I'm completely putting myself out there to be criticised by just even doing this and letting you look at me. And that was another thing. I don't get why people were into watching her videos where she was always in the fucking dark or lying in bed. I mean, her production skills were very bad. What did she do or say that hooked everyone in the first place? Is there anyone in here who did follow her passionately and is now going, what the fuck happened? Can you explain what made you watch her in the first place? Thank you, Robbie. I feel the same way about you and the friends I'm making on here. Love you too, old Ma Fraze. Critters! Critters! Poor critter. Sorry, I shouldn't do that. But Lady A used to critters! She used to bloody bark orders at critters like there was no tomorrow. I can't do her accent, but... Catfish YouTube style. Yeah. Aussie flag got dragged in by that southern accent. Seemed pleasant, seemed to care about others. She made me feel comfortable. Okay. Yeah, I remember the cancer announcement and I remember the time she said fuck Frankie and then said she was hacked into, and yeah, like I said, it was hard not to follow her for the train wreck factor. Robbie, you called her a poop stain? Oh, she said I called her a poop stain, so I had to go and see. Would you call her a poop stain now? Now that the truth's come out? Well, possibly the truth. Poopgate. Tugged at the heartstrings, mental illness. Hi from Korea. Is that Steph? Hi, Steph. Shit show, train wreck. Yeah, I mean, I got into the train wrecky thing. Poop stain, I know it's gold. See, I feel like making a merch channel, not for my own benefit, but just like we can just put these iconic YouTube moments on t-shirts and then just choose a different charity each month based on the iconic moment. Whoever's iconic moment gets the most sales. So like say more poop stain t-shirts are bought in a month than Puggate t-shirts, then Robbie gets to choose the charity for that month. And what do you reckon? The epic YouTube moments. I've just copyrighted that, motherfuckers. So, don't you go thinking, don't get any ideas. But wouldn't that be cool? The Analyzer Affair. I don't think anyone's ever going to buy a t-shirt with Analyzer on it, but I sure as shit would buy one with anal on it. And I'd wear it out in public too. Oh, Tilly's here. Tilly, I missed seeing Tilly. Where's Tilly? Problem, Tilly's so eloquent and smart. She makes us all look like idiots, and I love her for that. And I mean that in the nicest possible way. The problem is, many of those who donate have little themselves. So where $20 isn't a big deal to someone financially stable. Oh, no, 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 Tilly. I get that. I get that entirely. I get that entirely. I just, me personally, even if I was down to my last $10 and I gave it to her as a super chat or a donation or PayPal, whatever, I don't personally think I would go after that, because the head fuck for me in pursuing it would outweigh the initial amount of money. Like the cost to me personally, and possibly financially as well, would outweigh that initial $10. That's all I'm saying. I understand people who donated money to her were giving them their last $10, and I fully understand that. I just think that I would weigh the two things up, and for me personally, I wouldn't go after it. But I fully understand why everyone else wants to or doesn't want to. Sweet dreams, Robbie. Love you, gorgeous. I'll start working on that poop gate, the poop stain t-shirt. Gorgeous, gorgeous, Robbie. Good night. I agree, Tilly, and that's the thing, you know, the whole cancer thing, and then the money thing, and preying on people that are vulnerable. But I didn't want to say that because people who aren't vulnerable fell for it too. There's pretty much anyone with a good heart fell for it. But luckily, I didn't know about her or get involved till it was all already kind of an unraveling shitstorm. Deb, you sent her thoughts and prayers and got blocked, or did you send her thoughts and prayers? Can we not talk about her having sex? I look like a friend of yours. I want. Hi, Pugs. She's taking advice from a pro on how to scam. Read between the lines, maybe? I don't know. Nurse Granny. See, that's the thing. She used to be. Yeah, thoughts and prayers. I get it. I was about to go down the Anthony Jeselnik thoughts and prayers routine. They say things come in threes, so who's the third train wreck? It's not going to be me. Oh, someone asked me earlier if I'm into Constance Hall. Yay and nay. Hi, Aussie girl. Totally respect what she's done, but think she's lost the stuff that made her big in the first place. And I'm also saying that from a pretty limited appreciation of her work. But the initial Constance Hall to the initial one way back when to the one you see now, stay raw and rude and authentic. I don't know, but Leah, I don't follow her. I don't have children, so her whole super mother thing doesn't really interest me, I have to say. Not because I hate kids, I just can't stand sanctimonious mothers crapping on about how amazing they are. They're keeping babies they put on the planet alive. I'll do a thing on my child-free stance sometime, but anyone in here who is a mother who says being a mother is the toughest job in the world, we can have a debate about it, because doing things to keep the baby you created alive is not a job, it's a responsibility. You make a baby, you've got to fucking feed it, and you don't get a medal for doing that. Sorry if that sounds harsh, but I can't start to get controversial at 10 to 11 There are not enough hours for me to sleep, and there's not enough gin in this house. This is still my first gin, by the way, before anyone starts, crapping on about the Australian alcoholic. Tani, if anyone asks your kids if you're their mother, they'd say no. I was like that with my mum. Fur babies. Law enforcement. Are you calling the cops on me for drinking and YouTubing? Okay, well, let's talk about that. What substance? Let's play a guessing game. What substance was she on when she did that really random video? Because share that gin, you hog. I can share. I've got heaps. I only opened it tonight. Look. Nearly full. Hellfire. Little Tasmanian gin. They're making some great gins in Tassie these days. Poltergeist, 40 Spotted. Exactly. Mother's Opium or Ambien. Your main girl. That's a cool name. I loved Maine. Craziness Granny, you would know. See, this is it. People that keep playing devil's avocado and going, oh, where's the proof? Well, to me personally, people like Crazy Nurse Granny, who was a nurse, she's got the experience and the skills to recognize these things. Like, I mean, I love playing devil's avocado, but if someone's like, well, I worked in psych wards for 40 years and she's exhibiting all the signs of brrr and these particular drugs, I'd be like, interesting stuff. Might take some of that on board. And that's what everyone did today. Everyone who was following Lady A, they've taken that information on board and they're all going, we've been conned. And at the end of the day, like, YouTube's not the high court, There's no appeal processes on YouTube in terms of what goes on in video content. Where's what standard is it? Does it have to be beyond a reasonable doubt? Clearly not. Clearly some doubt's enough. Good night, Gloria. I love all these people who take sleeping pills and they're like chattering away and then they're like, oh, it's kicking in. I'm pathetic. Thanks, Green Zone Red. Is that the best you can do? Why am I pathetic? You hope someone shoots me. Well, I live in a country where we don't freely have guns, so the chances of that happening are fucking slim, but nice try. Are you the same creep that's going into other people's channels and saying similar comments? Oh, you'd find me. For what? What? Because you don't like me chatting in a YouTube channel? You tell him, Adri. I'm an object. You talk to me. I'm on a fucking live on YouTube on my channel. That's generally the idea. Don't get heartbroken. Oh, the possums are running up and down my deck. Everyone thinks when I say deck, I'm saying dick. But Green Zone's a dick. And there's a possum on my deck. Where's Green Zone gone? Came in with all guns blazing. Bet it's Lady A. You reckon? I don't think Lady A would be smart enough to go, I'm going to play a misogynist, gun-toting, small-dicked wanker. I don't think she'd think that through that much. She can come in here. I'd like her to. This could be a safe space for her to explain everything, and then we could all just get on with our lives. But not until someone recommends another train wreck channel we can all start watching. Because I don't think this one's going to come out the other side of the tunnel. Men are superior. Well, unfortunately, in this occasion, you're the inferior because I can kick you out. In every way. Oh, whatever, mate. You're pretty fucking lame when it comes to being a troll or a heckler, I have to say. And that shut him up. He can go and play with his little Akon penis. Oh, he's gone to bed permanently, Inigo Montoya. Where the fuck were you, Inigo Montoya, before? You should have just gone, my name is Inigo Montoya. You're killing Tories live. Prepare to die. Yeah, they'll come back with some other little fake thing. I saw Mrs. A with a gun, and I seriously thought she was possibly gonna, you know, storming the castle. You called it earlier. We all need good laughs from sad little men. I don't mind trolls. I really don't. But, you know, be original. Like, fuck. Maybe that was the dude that came in earlier that left after we all said he had a small penis. I don't know. Pugs, I have the sink you want. Oh, there. No, that's an oven. No, my sink's over here. Lady has got a gun, but she's a long fucking way away from me, thank God. Exactly, at least be funny. The comments, it's worth keeping trolls in here because the comments in chat and how everyone in chat deals with them, it's brilliant. It's very entertaining reading. The Wild West. Yeah. Yeah, your main girl. That thing with the gun, but not just the fact that it was a gun. Single, I'm an Aussie. Where is Two Dicks? Where is Two Dicks when we need him? Anyone who didn't see my live with Two Dicks the troll have no idea what the fuck we're talking about. But it wasn't just the fact Lady A had a gun. Did you see the size of that thing? It was like a foghorn leghorn, like a kind of thing. It was a fucking monster. It was one of those ones that when you watch Forensic Files, they're like, there's no way it was suicide because the gun in the mouth and the hand wouldn't have reached the trigger kind of gun. But you like Kiwis, but well, why did you have to say that? I've had like one guy wanting to show me his banana and telling me I was fat. Then I just had another guy saying he wants to shoot me, and then you've just had to tell me that Londoners love Kiwis more than Aussies. There's not enough gin in this house for me to deal with the likes of you. Foghorn Leghorn. Exactly. Imagine that chick with a gun. Like, seriously, although she's too bloody off her face to get out of bed. I don't think she's going to go racing down the street at any time soon and taking pot shots. Whinging Poms, exactly. She's opened the floodgate now by saying that. Likes the Kiwis more. They're all in fucking Australia. If New Zealand's so great, why are they all living here? Was that my Ange? It is. Do you know I've done absolutely nothing this evening that I was planning on doing? Was it a bazooka? Kind of. It kind of looked like a 30-foot flamethrower, actually. Yeah, your main girl, I know. I do, why haven't I done anything? Because I've been sitting on my bum. Actually, this stool is starting to give me a sore bum. Oh, how long? Fuck, 2 hours? Shit. We do, Mel, which is why I'm upset the Poms are, that Londoners saying that they love Singularity, it was, I think, wasn't it? They love Kiwis more. It's not that far apart, Christine. Like they're the closest country to us, and Indonesia, but and Papua New Guinea actually, but it's not that far. I wonder if she's going to do that, Tani. I wonder if she's going to change her appearance. Hoodies. I do need a cushion, old ma phrase. Where's that fucking Ardy troll? I can say, hey, even my fat ass is getting sore sitting on a wooden stool for 2 hours, you motherfucker. See, it is. It's across the ditch, Bella. It's just over there. Just down the road. Mr. Pro, you're from, oh, hi from Mars. Well, it can be Mars here too. We're not doing any of this Mars and Venus bullshit on my channel. We're all human beings walking on the same soil. So fucking get over it. I mean, not you, Mr. Pro, but just generally. Of course we're different. But in many respects, we're also very similar. But where we're different, I wouldn't go into some dude's live and tell him I was going to blow his brains out with a fucking gun because he talked too much. There's the difference. Six inches of snow. Is that 6 inches? Was that measured by a man or a woman, Ange? That's important information. Pleasure, Deb. See you again soon. Mr. Pro? Not at all. Not at all. Who said what, Ange? Fuck, I can't keep up. Thank you, Mel. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm just chatting. Oh, the measuring thing. I wish I could get snowed in. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. You lived in Burnie for a bit and now you're in Brizzy. I've just come back from a work trip. I was up in Burnie last week. I actually love Burnie. Pugs has a blizzard. 3 feet, Christine. Holy shit. That's a lot of snow. We don't, like, snow doesn't fall where I live on the ground. It's on the mountain where Hobart is, but we don't get snow. Well, once in a blue moon we get a random snow thing. Japanese, hello. I can't pronounce your name. Can you spell it out? How I say your name? I love Japanese names. Like dead serious. Hi, Cookie. Hi, sweet Melissa. Buffalo. It is an oven over here, Bella. It is so hot. My makeup tutorial. The one with the mystery box. Oh my god, I've ordered a new mystery box. I've ordered 2 actually, or subscription boxes, and one of them, I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I'm going to test it. But I'm going to have to do it, thank you, Abrigato, is that thank you? Hentai, bit of hentai, Mr. Pro. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it when America's awake because I need. Thank you, Inigo. I'm so chill. That's why it amazes me people even watch me because I think I'd put most people to sleep. I've got this really monotone voice, and I don't stop talking. I mean, I'll give Guntote Troll Man credit where it's due. I do talk a lot. Kind of think you have to if you go live on YouTube though. Hi Delusion Dispeller, how are you? How's your husband? I know that he's in hospital possibly because Pink Lady asked about him today, I think. Oh, I'll do a makeup tutorial and trust me, none of you will take anything away from it. Your husband's upset? I think a lot of people were upset today. True Tani, we're all bloody lazy and apathetic. Or, sorry, we're all chill. He's out. I'm happy to hear that. I'm sure you'd be a beautiful little nursemaid to look after him. You're upset. I understand. That's why I kind of invited everyone into my kitchen to just sit around and have a bit of a chat. Your husband knew that she was lying? Thanks, Jane. Thank you, Jane. That means a lot to me. You're off to work soon. That might be a good distraction for you, though, Delusion Dispeller, because it must be... I started this little chat tonight only because people were in Oni's live and they were saying they were wide awake and they hadn't slept. And, I just thought we can all just sit around and have a chat. That's what we do, friends have friends over and just talk. And I wasn't emotionally invested in it, but I've become emotionally invested just seeing how many people have been affected by it, and people from all walks of life and all with their own backstories. And I'm still trying to get my head around the whole YouTube community, and every day it's just like, fuck, where's this roller coaster ride taking us today? And I can't imagine you being angry, Delusion Dispeller. I've watched a couple of your videos and because people talk about different YouTube characters and personalities and people, and I like going and having a look and making up my own mind about people. And I mean, not that anyone said anything bad about you, DD, but just generally, I like to see, and you've got a really lovely cruisy manner about you. And obviously very big heart, like everyone else who's feeling sad. And you are you. You are you. They're the best way to be, isn't it? Angela, I love you so much. You're the only mod who does any modding. Although I had to boot someone out earlier. I learned how to do that. I thought I booted him, but I just hit his comment and then I discovered how to... He's probably still ranting in there and doesn't realise we can't see it. Or did I just give the game away? Oops. Same online and off. Yeah, I kind of wonder, is YouTube even more... I don't know, I think people are still a lot more closed in real life than they are. YouTube tends to, people just relax and just let it all out. Or lie. But I think the problem with lying is you've got to be so fucking smart that all your lies match up, and that just requires a lot of energy and effort that most people don't have. So that's why liars eventually unravel, because they don't have the capacity, unless they're a hardcore narcissist, someone with narcissistic personality disorder. But it all unravels. Yeah, Christine, I agree. Pink Lady, the ones where she goes up and freezes just every time she does it. And she did it one time and cracked herself up, and that's my favourite moment of hers. I love that natural stuff. So there was some noise out there before. There might be a possum. I don't know. We're not going to be able to see much, but would you like to all come for a little walk and meet one of my brush-tailed possums? Give him a treat, or her a treat. Her, most likely. I've got 3 girls that all come up and have little babies and stuff. I know, Phoenix, I'm ignoring that figure. It's freaking me out a bit. All right, so let's go and see if there are any possums around. I've heard them. I hope they haven't moved on. Exactly, Tani. Like, who could be bothered? Now, if this is a, um, I do have a. Oh, have I fucked it up? Oh, bloody Bixby! I hate Androids for Bixby. Well, I love my Android except for Bixby. If this is my special needs possum, I'm going to be really super quick because she's scared of cameras, and I'll also turn the camera around when we get out there so you get to see them. But being nocturnal, there's not a lot of light happening on my deck, so I don't know what the visibility will be like. But let's have a look. And I've never done this holding a camera on a tripod. Wait. Turn it around. Okay. Look at these cool vintage postcards I got in Hawaii. Aren't they awesome? Right. Let's put the light on. It's on. Hello. Oh, my towel's still out here. Possums love shredding beach towels. I'll just take that off the railing. Hello. Oh, I think it's Una. I think it's my special needs girl. Baby girl. Hello, darling. Look at her. How cute is she? This little one's a bit special needs. She's one of Possum Magic's daughters. Hi, baby girl. You're live at the moment. Look how big her claws are. Hello. She's got ridiculously long legs for a possum, and it actually makes her climbing and walking and everything really awkward. And I think she's liking being live. Una, there's people watching you all over the world. I wish my friend Anastasia, who named Una, was in here right now because she'd be stoked. There you go, little girl. There you go. Some of the lighting's been quite good. So Una's about, how old are you, little one? She's probably about 18 months old. And they live to be about 8. Good girl. All these people are watching you. They might all be chatting about Can you hear her munching on her apple? She'll run away if I get too close with the camera. She hates the camera. Look how she eats it like we do. Baby girl. All right, I'll take it off her because that's enough. She's a little wild animal. I feel... Thanks, Una, for being so good. I feel bad being out there for too long because, yeah, being wild animals and all that. So that was Una. How cute she. Sometimes, though, you can get up here. I can go out there on the deck at night and there might be like 8 of them at once or 6 of them. And that can be a bit hardcore. They all get a bit feral. Oh, just a little bit of apple. They eat fruit and veggies. They're vegetarians. Although if I put a sausage or something out there, they'd probably eat them. I need my glasses. I can't read a thing. What did I do with them? So cute. They are cute. They're a bit different to opossums, aren't they? Hi, Hazel. Pleasure, Jane. They're really sweet. So I've got 3 females and they've all had numerous babies. Thought she was a black panther. No, she's tiny. They're not very big. They're not even really the size of adult cats. They're pretty small. Rusty bikes and a hula hoop. No, she doesn't look like Chris Watts, does she, little Una? It was a brush-tail possum, Mel. Yeah, the opossums do their marsupial. Well, then I don't know. They still classified marsupials, or is that just restricted to Australia? She's very cute, little Una, but Una's a bit special needs because yeah, she's got a. It's so bizarre. In the real, in the human world, having long legs is everyone wants to have bloody long legs. Thanks, Omar, for I don't know if good lives, can be measured by how long they go for. I'm just freaking out. Like 56 people watching is kind of. I mean, in 2 nights, Wednesday night, I'm going to stand up in front of a room full of 150 strangers and try and make them laugh, and I won't even think about it. But sitting here chatting and seeing numbers up there, it's kind of, whoa. Hi, Sandy. Does my voice sound like shit? I think it sounds bad. Thank you. Thank you, Melon, your main girl. The subway tile, thank you. I like it too. It's kind of gone off and everywhere's got them since I did them, but thank you. I still love them. I've got them in my bathroom too. Yeah, we do. We sound like bogans, Sandy. Me too, Tiny. The truth, the cream will rise to the top eventually. Inconceivable, Inigo. Thank you, Kimberly. But all Australians, we all think we sound like the convicts from whose loins we sprungeth. Thanks, Aussie girl. Yeah, I think that's a classic that the Americans have Australian Siri. That's awesome. And didn't Robbie as well? Doesn't he have the English, the Australian female Siri? Oh, he's American. Aussie flag's a proud bogan. I like bonding with my inner bogan. What's Mr. Pro saying, Bella? Is he out of line? Mr. Pro, what's going on? What did he say? Inigo is a special needs teacher. You can look after our little baby Una. She's a cutie. I don't know what he said. I don't really care as long as he's not telling me he's going to track me down and blow my brains out. Cookie has Aussie Mail Siri. This is great. I've got an iPhone and I never use Siri. It's my work phone. I don't even think to use it. Do you have to activate it? Or do I just talk to my phone and it'll talk back to me? Someone teach me how Siri works because I am clueless. I don't use it. Oh, he asked if I live alone. It's the second dude to do that. That's so fucking creepy. Why would you ask that? Is that not the creepiest thing to ask somebody? Do you live alone? It is creepy. It is. Why would you ask that though, Mr. Pro? Maybe it's the same dude. Could be. Because which other creepy dude? Was it the gun-toting creep or the acorn dick creep who asked me if I lived alone? Exactly, Cookie. Am I left-handed? Yes, I am. How did you know that? Sean. Do you wear New Balance? Do you wear New Balance shoes and Avia or Hanes socks? Firstly, no, I don't. I wear Converse. Secondly, I don't like socks. Thirdly, I prefer those questions to, do you live alone? Creepy. Just saying, that's really creepy. There is a cast of thousands in my house most of the time. See you, Mr. Pro. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Ah, full moon. Or the creepazoids. My real life friends wouldn't troll me. My real life friends would come in here and go, what the fuck are you doing? My real life friends don't even know. Some of them know, but they've shown fuck all interest in actually subbing or joining or watching me. I've got a couple of real life friends that pop in from time to time, like Adri and my friend Laura and my friend Mary May and my friend Anastasia. But for the most part, like most of them don't even live in Tassie. They just, oh, it's first time to her channel. Well, if it's the first time, how about you just arrive, settle in, suss things out, and then go to the creepy questions on the second date. There are crazies, but really, what are they going to do, you know? I mean, don't get me wrong, Christine. I do have some friends that probably will come on and troll me when they know I'm doing this just for the hell of it, but they wouldn't say something that'd creep me out. They'll say something, they'll tell you all something I don't necessarily want you all to know about me. And it won't be anything like illegal or criminal or dodgy. It'll just be some really fucking embarrassing story because I'm really good at embarrassing myself daily. So yeah, if and when they do discover this and start coming in and giving me shit, don't worry, it'll be funny. They've got so much dirt on me. Where is Two Dicks? Hi, AG. I'm glad you're still here. I love you, Angela. I love it how we keep calling him Two Dicks, and the people that are watching me for the first time are like, "Who the fuck is Two Dicks?" We had I like my trolls. I like trolls. I know my mods just occasionally tell people to subscribe and like because that's apparently what mods do. And occasionally they remove a guy called Ibrahim who keeps posting links to porn. And like, look, I don't have an issue with porn, but his porn is shit. Like, so if you're going to post a link to porn on my site, can it be good shit? But anyway, so they get rid of him. But generally, it does have total stalker vibes. Do you live alone? He'd have a hard time fucking finding me and where I live, I have to say. Not that I'm being all mysterious. I'm quite bloody open about a lot of aspects of my life, but seriously. I doubt he's going to fly to Tasmania. I don't know, maybe he could give gun-toting weirdo a ride. They could share the ride and split the fuel cost. Fuck me dead. And thank you to everyone in there that's giving each other support with this whole anal thing. I'm sorry. Well, fuck it. Anal. Everyone got so upset when Jen called her anal. Now everyone's calling her anal. Perfect nickname. But yes, I've got a troll. Well, I had a troll the other night whose name was Two Dicks. Ange, was it two dicks touching together or touching each other? You get lots of love in here, Barb. Everyone's really friendly. Barbie. Fuck me dead. Fuck me dead. Where's Ange gone? Yeah, two dicks. Oh no, so you're saying touching together and Girlie's saying touching each other. But it was fucking funny because we had him and there was another troll called Butt Fugger or Fat Bugger. And what was the third one? They were all sexual names. And because they tried to be really shocking and offensive at the start, and because I just started chatting to them like anyone else in here, they ended up joining in. It was gold. And then we got back from the walk in the park and the picnic, and then I did a face mask, which was amazing. Made me look like a gimp, and two dicks touching together sat through the entire tutorial of me doing a facial. It wasn't that kind of a facial. Don't take it that way, dirty buggers. Hi, really, really random. There's all these names I've never seen before. There's like 53 people watching right now. Shites and I got to go to bed. How do you end this stuff? Pornhub troll. I don't know, but one of my trolls started selling me the merits of Pornhub, and I told him I prefer RedTube, and that shut him up too. Turn the lights off. Oh yeah, let's do a reenactment, just for. I know, old my Fraser, it's ridiculous. I'm going to be a waste of space at work tomorrow. Girly Gamer, I'm still waiting to hear back from the venue owner. There's a bit of a, it's not a copyright issue, but I can't say too much because I'm doing the gig on Wednesday and I love the people that run the venue, but there's a bit of proprietary ownership over it because it's their venue. So I'm just trying to pick the right moment. I've started putting the feelers out there. I've got friends that are going to be in the audience, and I was just going to ask if they can just hit the go live button before I come on. I'll give them my phone and tripod, but I need to get permission. But the way a lot of comedy clubs work is they offer to film for you and then they charge you for the footage, but I'm already owed footage from this venue that I still haven't been given, so I'm loath to pay for more footage and not get that. I don't know. It's a bit political, and I don't want to lose my gig on Wednesday. It's a good gig, so we'll see. But it's a support spot. Like, I've got about 15 to 17 minutes. Hi, Joe Williams. I don't even know what the fuck everyone's talking about in chat. Mel, try find a time to fit UK, USA and Australia so we can all get together at an hour to fit all, as you're going to get more subs now. That freaks me out a bit, the sub thing, but cool. Yeah, I'll try. He's a really good friend of mine, the guy that owns this venue, but there's this sort of overriding venue owns the footage thing that's a bit consistent in Australian comedy clubs as well. But we'll see what we can do. I love you too, Hazel, but not everyone loves me. I had the troll who told me I wasn't eating healthily. I had the guy who wanted to shoot my brains out, and I had the guy who asked me if I live on my own. I wasn't really feeling the love. Pugs, it's early. Have you gone to bed yet? Probably not. I'm doing reports tomorrow, so I don't have to actually be dressed in corporate attire and doing anything super professional, but I've got some reports to do. I think that's probably how I'm going to spend tomorrow. In fact, my boss is pretty cute. I could actually say to her, I'm a bit raw, a bit rough from the long weekend. And she'd be like, no worries, just get your reports done. Thanks, Barbie. Thank you. I don't know how to take compliments. I just go, thanks, really awkwardly, but thanks. I really think I've got it fat 2.5 hours. No wonder my bum's sore. This wooden stool. I'll show you what I've been sitting on. I'm not sitting on any padded throne, or I'm not lying down in bed in the dark. I've been suffering for you guys. Look what I've been sitting on. Like, it's cute, but it's a piece of wood. It's like an industrial stool. Oh, I don't know if oh, fuck. Who said they got a little sex last night? And that's nice, dear. Right. Ow. Good night, Inigo. You are a classic. Thanks, Miss PP, for understanding. It hasn't actually hurt the tailbone. It's just not comfy. Next time, I've got two of the most comfortable chairs in the world, like within meters of here. I haven't even realised I could have just moved over there at any point. All right, I'm going to end this silliness. No, it's no silliness. I need a mini pillow. I've got normal pillows. I need just a pillow would be nice. Just any old pillow. Thanks, guys, for coming and hanging. Adri, I'm doing another chocolate review. Bella's ass cheeks would nod off. Night, Aussie flag. Night, Tani. Thanks for joining. The Poms, everyone's packing up, ready to go home, and then the Poms' eyes lock across the bar and they have to start talking, and they're like, can we just have one more round? Okay, one more round for you then. I will, Ange. I love you. Send another parcel. I'm putting a parcel together for you, Adri. It's going to blow your mind. I'm sending you some really random stuff. I am still here, Val. Yep. You didn't get to meet my possum. Bye, Jane. You're a sweetheart. Thank you for joining. You guys are all so sweet. See, this is it. Why would anyone fuck around on YouTube when you can just hang out with interesting people who are fun, who've got cool things to talk about, who are supporting each other, who are teaching each other about things that happen all over the world. Night, Omar Fraze. It's still your birthday. Glad we could celebrate some of it with you too. See you soon, beautiful. Bye, Hazel. Ozzy's going to go and find another one to stalk. Mel and Gemini, do you need to get a room? It's cute. I love people meeting and stuff. This is why YouTube is a brilliant idea. Val, I'll be at work, but I will keep an eye on notifications. We've talked about everything, Adri. Barbie's menopause. You met baby Una. Bye, Barbie. Bye, Cookie. Thank you. I will say have a good day. I hope everyone in America, this massive snowstorm that's coming your way, I hope it isn't too intense and it doesn't muck up your lives and everyone stays safe. And thanks, Pugs. Although, do you know, I did the worst thing ever tonight. I went live. I've been live for 2 hours and 28 minutes and I'm braless and I'm 52 and I really shouldn't have done that. And I've got up and I've walked around and I'm just like, really poor form. But it's so hot here. Who can wear a bra when it's hot? Oh, my Fraser, you're gorgeous. I am 52, Jennifer. I am. I don't act it. That's the problem. I'll take 40s. No, no, not in Tassie. We don't have central air because it doesn't get really hot enough. And I've got amazing insulation in my house. And during the day, I can have there's a lot of glass along there. I can have the whole thing open. But at night, the possums come in, so I have to shut the door. Braless. Oh no, I shouldn't lean back and show, but yeah, I am. But I didn't have children, so they're kind of still relatively perky. My friends who had kids don't like my boobs. Anyway, on that note, now I wonder why that guy wanted to know if I lived alone. I think I missed a great opportunity there. Could have been romance of a lifetime. But thank you for hanging out with me. I can't believe how long I've been crapping on. And yeah, it's a Dyson. Do you know the word? I love Dyson. I'll show you this and then I'm out of here. Look. You can put your hand right through the middle of it. It's Dyson magic. I've got a bit of a crush on the Dyson man, the guy who invented all the Dyson stuff. He's kind of got this sort of awkward gait and tucks his shirt into his pants and stuff, but there's just something sexy about him. It's a bit like the DA in the Chris Watts case. I've got a bit of a thing for him too. I bet neither of them would ever... Wes? Oh, she's laughing. I thought Samantha was crying. I'm like, I seriously have to go after those two confessions. Thank you, everyone. He's kind of cute. The Dyson guy or the DA guy? Michael Rourke. And I think it's Mr. Dyson. I don't know. They are trippy. There's heater ones as well. Love you, Adri. I can't believe I've still got half of your box of Chocky to review. Thanks, darling. Yeah, Michael Rourke. Hot, hot, hot. Both, yep. On that note, I'd just like to say if that troll who wanted to know if I lived alone, I had it first. Oh, my phrase. I seriously had it first. I outed myself as a Michael Rourke fan. Then I saw him being interviewed and he said he has a daughter the same age as Cece. And I was like, Tori, you've got to stop this younger man thing. Or maybe he's just a slightly older dad with young kids. I don't know. But I called myself Tori Rourke before anyone else called themselves. Thanks, Jennifer, for subbing. I've got to go. Stay groovy. Be nice to possums. And thanks for sharing all your stories, especially the mutilated Barbie doll ones.